Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. I am currently in Stamford, Connecticut, and I ended up here all because I sent an email and did a podcast. And as I'm out here, I'm just soaking up everything. Like I'm soaking up the people, the culture, the environment, the buildings. I'm just seeing something new and realizing that there is so much more to the world than we think there is. There is so much more to ourselves than we think there is. There are parts of you that you don't even know about because you haven't gone within and thought about it. When we live our entire life inside of a bubble, inside of just only living in our city, never leaving outside of that, only hanging around certain people, only talking to, certain people of certain backgrounds or whatever. That might be only being friends with people who are the same religion as you. It might be only being friends with people who come from your neighborhood or look like you or whatever. When you get outside of what you're familiar with and you start seeing something different, you realize that the world is so much bigger than you think it is. The world is so much bigger than your city or your town or your state or even your country. And you're so much more than what people tell you. You're so much more than what you know. Because we're always growing, at least you should be. And when you take yourself out of what you're familiar with and you start to experience new things, you experience new foods and cultures and ways of living and environments, you realize that it's easy to stay stuck if you never try something outside of that. Well, someone's car is like ringing off, so the audio probably sounds really messed up right now. But something that I personally am a really big fan of is exploring. Like as I'm walking around right now, I don't have any particular place that I'm looking for or anywhere particular that I'm trying to get to. I'm just seeing the town. I'm just taking a walk. And that doesn't mean that, I have to go find the best tourist spots or the best of anything. I just want to see stuff. I just want to enjoy the experience of being here. The car alarm going off, that's a part of the experience. The people looking at me, that's part of the experience. The cars driving by, the weather, the birds, the everything. It's a part of the experience. And life is meant to be lived. Life is meant to be experienced. I'm just happy to be alive. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be doing something that makes me proud of myself. And I'm proud of myself for getting out of my comfort zone. Catching a train at 3 a.m. to come out here and do all this. I'm proud of myself for who I've become. I'm proud of myself for who I am becoming every day. And I'm proud of myself for stepping outside of my norm and seeing something different. Being someone that younger me didn't believe was possible. Being someone that not only shows other people that it's possible to succeed, but every day I remind myself of that. Every day I am blessed with an opportunity to go for it, to do something, and a lot of people don't have that. Or they believe that they don't. It's easy to get stuck in our head when all that we're around is saying what you can't be and what you're not capable of, and you don't have this degree, or you didn't go to this college, or your credit score, or your whatever. But instead of focusing so much on these, outside things, that's a really nice car. I don't know what that is though. But instead of focusing on all these outside things, you have to focus on the gifts and abilities within you. Instead of focusing on what you can't do, you got to focus on what you can do. Because, everyone has different skills, backgrounds, money, family, education level. These are things, these are real, these things matter. But it matters a whole lot more what you do with them than whether or not you have them. Because you can give a lot of people $1 million and they would blow it. They wouldn't know what to do with it. But then there's other people who they would be able to take that money, they'd be able to multiply it. And in the same way, the skills, talents, and abilities that are within you, that's like your inner bank account. That is the things that you have. So I'm going to keep this really short. I want to get back to just walking around and enjoying things. But the message I want you to get is get out of your comfort zone. Do something different. Try a different food. Go to a different part of town. Meet different people. Make friends with somebody who is different than you. Get curious. Learn a new skill. Learn a new language. Learn a new hobby or something. Just get out of your comfort zone and realize that life is so much bigger than the bubble that you grew up in. Life is so much bigger than the people you're around, so much bigger than where you're from. There's so much more to life. There's so much to be experienced. There's so much to be enjoyed. And I know that there could be challenges, there could be, major setbacks and, job losses and tragedies happen. So it's not to say that you ignore the negative emotions, if you want to call it that. It's not to say that you ignore the problems. It's just to say that you acknowledge, okay, there are challenges, there are bad things that happen in the world, but there's also good things. And you get to pick where you focus. You get to pick what you do. You get to pick with where am I going to place my attention today. So I want you to go out, do something different, do something you're not used to. Show yourself what you're capable of, because it doesn't matter what other people think about you. It matters what you think about you, because the opinion you have of yourself is the one that you die with. Have a good one. Oh, before I forget, if you're looking for my books, products, and one-on-one coaching, all the links for that are going to be in the YouTube description. Yeah, have a good one now.